Hi everyone, Namaste. Welcome to Himalaya Spirit Tarot. I am Janaka, your tarot card reader and your medium. And in this reading, we are going to check out your career, finances, wealth. We're going to get messages from angels and ancestors specifically. The first option that you have are the three pictures on your screen. So that would be group 1, group 2, group 3 pictures respectively. And if you want more options, you also have these 3 tarot decks to pick from. This one right here is the Nature Spirit Oracle, or I think it's called Nature Spirit Tarot. This is the Unfolding Path Tarot, and this is Rebel Heart Tarot. Also, you have 3 groups of colors with each group. So these will be on your screen right now. And these colors, you could be wearing them. You could have these colors around you. They could mean something very special to you. So these are the options, right? And yeah, you don't have to overstimulate your intuition. As I always say, pick what calls to you very strongly or which feels interesting. You know, you could have more than one choice. That's completely normal. With that, let us get to group number 1. Hi, group number 1, Namaste. Welcome to Himalaya Spirit Tarot. I am Janaka, your tarot card reader and your medium. And this is going to be a reading on your finances, how much abundance is coming towards you, how you can create more wealth, get more money, anything of that sort, of that nature. First, what I want to do is check which energy you are currently in as you are watching this reading, however, wherever you find this reading, just to get an idea of what's going through your mind right now so that I can access your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides. I can ask them the right questions. So for group number 1, oh wow, we have the 4 of Cups. So many of you already have an idea about there's an offer or something that you've been thinking about. Possibly creative, because Cups, water energy, this is a creative pursuit, or if not creative, this is close to your heart. You know, everything is creative when it's close to your feelings, like your feelings are attached to this job opportunity, expansion, manifestation. Right. I also heard that some of you would like to just manifest more wealth. We also have the Page of Swords energy. Wow, okay, many of you are actually looking at new avenues and considering new ways to get wealth into your life. So many of you are looking at techniques like manifestation, mirror manifestation, the 369 technique of manifestation. I feel that this group is looking at, that's what they keep saying, different techniques to get more money. So maybe it's like technique could also be like a second job, a third job for some people, or selling an old asset or something of that sort, but you're looking at new things. This is a very newish kind of energy. Do we want to take the 3 cards? No, I would like to take the Shadow Oracle to see if there's a blockage there, because you are in a receptive energy, receptive to new ideas. Spirit, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors of highest light. Do we have anything that is blocking the flow of abundance? They're like, nope, everything's fine. Okay, really, everything seems to be fine, but we'll still consider something. We have triggered, and this showed up in reverse. So this signifies a couple of things. The first thing that they are making me see is that if you've not had the amount of finances that you need to feel secure for a long time, and it causes a lot of stress and causes a lot of fight in your house, your home. Like, you're so tense that I also sense your pets kind of feeling that you remain a little tensed and worried about money. So let us have a look at, first we'll see how much abundance is headed towards you, and to get that, off the table, get a little bit of a prediction on how much abundance is headed towards you. All right. Okay, we're getting this card. We have the 9 of Swords. Oh God. Okay. Not to worry. We're getting more cards on this. Why do we have the 9 of Swords here, Spirit? The 9 of Swords. Spirit, the 9 of Swords. Why do we have the 9 of Swords here? One second. Why do we have the 9 of Swords here? Okay. First of all, there's a lot of abundance coming towards you as soon as you are looking away from the past, changing an old modality of doing your work, and changing your thinking patterns. This is very like deeply embedded. This is a deeper wound around money. So they're not answering yet, okay? They haven't given an answer as to how much money you're going to get. Spirit, archangels, spirit beings, light beings, fairies, anybody coming through? We have the Three of Cups. They're immediately saying collaboration, that you need to collaborate. This group has to consult someone, get a personal financial advisor sort of thing. You could even be seeking out your psychic or somebody who can tell you what's the true blockages. I can't access everybody's blockage, but in general, the first thing that did show up was that there's no blockage, number one. And then all of a sudden with the tarot, there was a blockage, which means that at times it's easy to detect. Even for you, you can tell that, yeah, I have some negative beliefs around money, and that yes, people take away a lot of money from me, but they don't give it back. There are times when you remember that, and then you get like very fiery, and like you're very adamant and focused on, well, it's my abundance, I'll create it, and you go after it with a lot of passion, and then you sort of like forget about it, that how much these desires mean to you. If you have the Hangman, yeah, it's just like you've got to confront that you truly want this money in your life. Like you've been waiting for this abundance, you've been manifesting it, you've been watching tarot readings, you've been watching YouTube videos, you've been figuring out all kinds of ways in which it might be possible for you to get this money. However, it's just not it's not coming around, and they keep saying that they are not sitting in this desire for long enough. And we have the Eight of Swords, and some of you here sort of like think that, oh, but if we think about money all the time, isn't that like a lack mindset? If we think about, oh, well, I'm not, I need more money, I don't have enough money, people always do the wrong thing to me when it comes to money, I don't get paid enough. What if I think about it and it puts me in lack mindset? That's so negative. I can't think negatively about money. And your ancestors are literally saying that that's not the case. You need to think about how throughout your life you've had to struggle with money. We have the Three of Swords right here. Like, yeah, this is genuine struggle. You've had to struggle with money, and people have not supported you in your career through which you could make more money, shown you the financial advice that you need in time so that you could get your money matters in order. And that is something you have to get angry about, because it is this anger which is literally fueling you. And it's like some decisions that you have been stalling, that I'll think about this decision about making this decision later, not right now. Or maybe I'm overthinking, I'll think about it in a better mood. And that's what your spirit guides are saying, that you don't have to think about this in a better mood. And there's a bus honking its horn, and I'm going to take that as confirmation that you've got to be very loud and expressive, and even angry about the injustice that you have faced financially, because your ancestors are pretty angry, let me tell you that much. They're like fierce about it, that this is wrong, and it was a wrong thing, and there should have been more money in your life all along, and you've been very disciplined, very patient about it. And it's okay for you to now get angry. It's not negative, it's truth coming out. It's not like you're lying about the injustice. It's genuinely like happened, right? We also have the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Immediately, like, you get rid of the doubt. You get rid of, oh, well, I can't express myself, it's going to be negative. You don't think or put yourself into that mentality, and you're getting money into your life, okay? Now, let us take some oracle cards, actually, not just one. We'll take a couple of them. Whoops, I got this one right away. And this is exactly what it will look like when you will get more money. We have gratitude. Look at that. So for this group, you have already, you do stay in this energy where you're grateful for everything you have. You talk to your spirit guides properly. You tell them that you know, whatever you have is enough, but you would like more, that you're ready to co-create with them, you're ready to work with them. They really appreciate that. And this is what it's going to look more like, where, like, if you can see the girl, she's sort of like, okay, the light's going to change as soon as I do this, but yeah, as you can see, her hair and everything, it's like she's merging into the atmosphere, right? So that's the thing with you, like, you're connecting on a much deeper level with your spiritual beliefs. So getting money for you, it's going to lead to a form of spiritual understanding. It's like you're going to have a bit of a aha moment spiritually, and then the money will sort of start coming in as well. We're going to take another of these Archangel's Oracle. Okay, we're going to take the one at the bottom. We have Lama, Archangel Shamuel, set clear boundaries and enforce them. Right, so when you're ready to, not ready, when this money is going to come into your life, it's going to be at a place where you're done with people who only contact you for money, or they are talking sweetly to you, nicely to you because they want treats or want you to do them a favor. That's when you're setting clear boundaries. You're not like, sometimes, just giving an example, like we go somewhere and we give like excessive tips because we are like, oh my God, look at that person working. And I appreciate that so much, because honestly, like, I survive on tips. Okay, so stupid of me to say that, but you know what, well, whatever. But yeah, so it's a very generous act, but I feel like this group can be like excessively generous, where like you will not spend so much money on your own birthday, but if it is your friend's birthday, you're going to be like, I've got to get him or her the best gift possible. And you just spend so much energy looking for this gift. You're looking at it like 2 or 3 weeks prior to their birth anniversary, and you're like spending physical energy, mental energy. You're looking online, you're brainstorming, and you're saving up, and you're ready to spend all that money. When and then when you give that gift, your friend looks at it and is like, oh my God, wow, that's such a beautiful gift and so thoughtful, and nobody has given me such a beautiful gift. And they mean it, but it lasts for like 5 to 6 minutes. Like, I just feel that the amount of energy that you put out, people do recognize it, but not as much as you deserve. Like, there has to be more recognition. So you are setting boundaries where you're like, people don't appreciate my energy enough, so this is where I stop. I will no longer expect them to reciprocate. I'm just going to stop doing excessive things that taxes my physical, mental, spiritual capacity, which eventually impacts the amount of money I get into my life. Okay, let us get one more card to see the amount of wealth that we're getting. We have medicine pouch and soul awakening and amethyst. This is going to be loads of money, because it's almost like it's a pattern that keeps repeating, and you tell yourself that it's okay for the pattern to repeat itself. You can handle it. It's just, some kind of a blockage. You will clear it someday, but you are no longer postponing it. You're doing it now. Like today, maybe even right after watching this reading, you probably will take a piece of paper and write on it that every month I will have this much money in my bank account. And that's your sole focus. That's entirely where you're focused on, just getting money. And no, it doesn't make you greedy. No, it doesn't make you desperate for money. And it doesn't make you like, I don't know, like hyper conscious of money. No, it's just that eye on the prize, eye of the tiger. You have a goal and you're going to go after it, and you're going to get it, because that's what we need. We need clear intentions. We need to cut off negative people as well as resources where we are spending our energy, because our energy is currency. And as soon as we're cutting that off, we are letting money come into our life in a much powerful way. And it's high quality money. It's the amount of money where you can afford to use that money to make even more money, so it is going to be a hands-on process for this group. It's not just like pure magic where it's like affirmations, money, like oh yeah, if I just affirm, sit in my couch all day and I'll get money. That's not the thing for this group, at least, and it's good. And look, we have hair. It's interesting, this card always talks about for me, hair are the biggest like thing that you've got to check to see how psychic you are, how connected or disconnected you are. And I feel you're going to notice a change in your hair, quite literally. So that is so interesting. You're going to notice a change in your hair when this is happening. Maybe your hair starts looking healthier. You just are putting more attention to your hair. Also, I would like to say the higher percentage, maximum people, the majority watching this reading, you guys need to get proper head massage once in a week. You get a lot of information, psychic information, through your crown, and visualize it in your eye and your nerves in your brain, your skull. It needs that massage, that physical rest to feel comforted, so that it can, continue to have that eye on the prize mentality, right? Just going to take one more card as whatever your spirit guides, as archangels, ancestors, light beings, star family, whoever wants to come through, anything that you would like to tell group number 1 about the amount of money that they should be expecting, how they should be okay, quite a lot. That jumped, it hopped on the table, which is interesting. So I guess that's saying that it's going to be lots of money, but it's so interesting. We have a lot of cards here for you. I'm going to take all of them, actually. So we have the King of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Tower card. We have the 7 of Pentacles. And we have the 9 of Wands. We have one positive card, which is the King of Pentacles. These 3 are negative. This talks about, the falling away of something. It talks about having waited too long. And 9 of Wands, it actually talks about you choosing when the battle ends. So when I take these 3 cards and take the King of Pentacles, I feel like you have always had this amazing capacity to make more money. It's got to be very minor adjustments, like you no longer talk to your friend who needs your help for 3 hours. You're like, listen, I can only give you 1 hour of my time. I'm sorry, I can't give you more than that. So cutting out on those things. Also, cutting out a little bit of expenditure that doesn't directly serve you, right? It's not for you that you're spending this money. It's for other people, indirectly or directly, and that you are cutting down a little bit. And also for others, it's like, yeah, I will hike up my services, the charge of my services. Others, yeah, you're looking at that promotion, you're going after it, and you're letting off the old mentality and this mentality that, oh, I've got to wait, that this isn't the right time, that, the right time will look like some sort of special thing, when that's not the case. The right time is now. When you have found this reading, you will go and take some major life-defining decisions for the rest of your year and possibly your life. Okay, so this is the reading that I have for you, group number 1. I'm really, really so glad that you could join me here. And if the reading brought something of value to you, I would be so grateful if you could like the video and comment. That's what helps my channel, and I really appreciate if you could do that. Yeah. Thank you so much for your encouraging comments and just like holding me in love, and just all the love in the comment section. Like, I always look forward to your comments. And what else can I say? And if you're new, totally subscribe. That would be super awesome. And I hope to see you next time. Until then, namaste. I will see ya. Hi, group number 2, namaste. Welcome to Himalaya Spirit Tarot. I am Chanaka, your tarot card reader and your medium. And this is going to be your reading on wealth, money, finances, how you can bring in more abundance, etc. We're going to check in with spirit guides, ancestors, angels, whoever wants to come through. Right, so first, before anything, I would like to see the energy of the group, just to know exactly what to tune into. And also, this will serve as confirmation whether this pile is yours or not, right? So we have the 8 of Swords and we have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so this is a bit of self-confidence issue, as I can feel. I feel that your confidence, whenever your confidence is high, you feel good about yourself, your mind, your intelligence, you naturally have the tendency to bring in more money, whether it is through your own services, by working harder, faster, more, etc. Whether it is by sitting back and allowing money to come to you through manifestation, it directly depends on how confident you're feeling about yourself. So that's the energy of the group, or the basal, I would like to say, the commonality among most people who are watching this group. And we have the devil. Yeah, and it's like as soon as you start thinking a little bit negative, you find that your working capacity decreases, or that you're not feeling so positive about making money. It seems the world seems too materialistic to you, and you feel like you might never live the kind of life that you want to live. Okay, so I just feel like that's the energy of this group, where it's your mind. Your mind is your biggest tool to get money. And when I say your mind, it's your thoughts, not your intelligence, etc. But like literally, if you're feeling good about life, more money, more opportunities, more projects, more clients come in. And if you don't feel good about life, somehow nothing seems to happen. All right, so let us look at some things that your angels might want to say to you today. I definitely do feel an angelic kind of presence in this group. The previous group was more general. So yeah, let's see. Angels of group number 2. What is it that you would like for them to know about their finances? Okay, this card. We have the 5 of Wands. I hope you can see this. We have the Magician. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. Sorry, I was rearranging your cards. First thing that I feel with this group is, I feel like as soon as you start to give out your services, there's one big problem that I can sense. You don't charge people enough, or you don't think that with your skills, you deserve to make more money, or you could be in a position where people give you more money. Even if it is like a salary, you feel that the slot that you have, that's it. That's what you deserve. And for many of you, it's because you think that, oh, well, I can't work any harder, or that the amount that I'm working right now, it deserves only this much money. When that is not true. For many people in this group, your spirit guides are saying that with a shift in environment, you will surprise yourself with how much work you can do within an hour. Like, it's just that you can be more productive than you realize without feeling the fatigue, you know. It's really possible. Trust me. It's let's see what's actually, they're guiding me to take some affirmations for you that would be useful. Okay. We have the devil twice. So this has got to do, these affirmations have to do with issues related to self-esteem. So I am any confirmation, which is I am confident, I am charming, I am attractive, I am skillful, I am the best at, you know, whatever your job is. These are the affirmations you need, because the devil operates through fear, and by making you feel like you're not good enough, right? All right, let's have a look. They're also saying that there's something you believe in which isn't true. Again, you also feel that some people who have a lot of money, they have it by the wrong means. Your guides would like for you to change your perspective towards these people, because they aren't essentially bad. Also, we have the 9 of Wands. Interesting, repeated itself in the last group. And we have the Ace of Cups. Also repeated itself in the last group, if you want to check that out. You've had to defend your passion, your interests, your hobbies, and what's important to you. You have had to defend it so much that there's a large part of your energy that is exhausted from the experience of fighting for what you love. Whether it is, I'm just going to take a general example. Like, let's say you are a married woman with children, and you take care of the children, you take care of your husband, you take care of your household, and in the middle of this, you just have like a couple of things you want. Like, you want a holiday in a nice like beachside place, and like everybody gets what they want, but you don't. That's just one example. And it's like you have to defend your dreams and fight to protect them, and that kind of has taken away the feeling from you that, oh, it's almost like you have a disconnection with, yeah, my money is not mine. It's almost as if you don't use the money for your own good. You're not very passionate about having all this money for yourself, because since the start you've given out this money to other people for their needs. Now you have forgotten how important it is for you to have money. So often you will have periods where you will not have the money you need, but you're like, it's okay, I can adjust. And your spirit guides are like, no, it's not okay. It's not okay for you to adjust. Like, you have to fight for yourself, from yourself. That's what they're saying, that you have to fight yourself for yourself. It's like, I know, like, this is something that you hate to hear, but quite literally that's what they're saying, that somewhere or the other you might be holding yourself back from everything it is that you can achieve. Let us see a little bit more on this. There's also like, you did not receive a lot of support to progress in the career that you genuinely wanted, because of which you feel like passion is not good for money. Like, you have to be very practical when making money. And your spirit guides are like, no, like, you can be extremely creative, spontaneous, even have sort of like a careless, whimsical side of you when making money. We have the Hierophant. Yeah, it's like, if of late you've been receiving messages or you've been seeing angel numbers that are confirming that you're going to have all this money, then yeah, then this card is like a confirmation that with just simple affirmations that I deserve to have money, I will have this much money by, let's say, 2026. Simple affirmations like these, and really believing in your energy and your capacity to work, you can get in a lot of abundance for yourself. So the next thing that we want to check is how much money you can expect to get from your next period of abundance. All right. We have reviewing relationships. Okay. The first thing that your guides are saying is that you will no longer be dependent on, let's say, your parents or a friend, etc., to borrow money. Like, you will have enough money to take care of all your expenses without having to feel like you need excessive external support from somebody, without running into emergencies. Whoops. Okay, we got 2 cards. Okay, we got 3 cards. Am I taking all 3 of them? I'm going to take just one of them. And we're taking 34, hospitality. Okay, so another thing is that it's going to be enough money for you to, well, of course, hospitality, you'll be hosting parties or whatever, but that's not the point. It's more about wherever you go, you will have enough money to provide for people in a way where you don't have to think that if I give all this money to make somebody feel comfortable, or to, you know, buy somebody drinks, or to buy somebody a nice gift, I won't have any money left for myself. You'll have a lot of money with which you'll be able to, like, help somebody else build their life without it impacting the quality of your own life. And this is the amount of money that your angels believe that you should have. If you are in a position where you feel like, I have to help others continuously at the cost of myself, if I help others monetarily, then I don't have enough money, then they want you to rethink how much help you are giving others, because it isn't good for you. We have truth and integrity. Yeah, because they're saying that it isn't very truthful to, extend this amount of help when the honest assessment of the situation is that you actually do not have all that money to give to someone, right? So focus on yourself. It is a very short term, I would like to say, they're not saying that it's bad or that they don't appreciate that with your limited money you're helping others out, but they're saying that you almost do it in an unplanned way, that suddenly one day you're feeling good, so it's like, and you give all this money to someone, and just like in a sudden feeling of whim, but they'd like for you to be charitable in a more calculative fashion. Yeah, so that's what they're saying. Okay, another thing that we'll see now is exactly what it will be like when this money is coming towards you. What will be the energy that you'll be in? We have spleen. You're eating better. You can afford to like go and adapt into a diet which is beneficial for you. Like, there There's some food which is just nutritious, but it is just so expensive that you can't get it every day, But it's like you're getting the big brands, you're getting high quality food, you're getting all organic vegetables, you're shopping from the best places, you're living quality life, you're putting quality things inside your body and even outside your body. So that's what it's going to look like when you have like the amount of money that you truly deserve to have. This is more of like within the next 6 months for whenever you find this reading. Yeah, so for right now, it's the rest of 2026. And for many others, it's also going to be, it's going to look like you are able to provide for many people, like I already said. But sometimes how we provide for others, and they're like, hey, do you have enough money for yourself? And we'll go, yeah, we do have enough, but we genuinely don't. Or that we're too tired and we're still doing somebody a favor, and they say, hey, you're doing too much, do you want to relax? And we are like, no, it's fine, we can totally do it. That's going away. Like, you are coming to a place where you're much more honest about your energy, spiritually, mentally, physically, and then giving help accordingly, instead of just like, well, I have to be helpful, I have to be a good person, I'll be a bad friend if I don't do this. You're not thinking that. You're ready to be bad for a while if it means that that's the honest representation of your energy. Right now, I cannot help you. It's fine. It doesn't make you bad. And even if it makes you bad, that's the truth. You cannot help someone right now. It's very simple. It's okay. So that's the kind of energy that you will be in when all of this money will be coming into your life. All right, group number 2. So that's the reading that I have for you. I really, really hope that this brought something of value to you. If you liked what I said here, then I would appreciate it so much if you could like the video, comment, and if you're new, you consider subscribing. That way I can get more messages for you. And to all my existing subscribers, thank you so much for your lovely comments, for encouraging me. It helps me continue my work, and I really hope that I get to see you all again very soon. Until then, namaste, take care. Hi, group number 3, namaste. Welcome to Himalaya Spirit Tarot. I am Janaka, your tarot card reader and your medium. And this is going to be your reading on career, wealth, finances, and just how you can get in more abundance into your life. We're going to check in with angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, whoever wants to come through. And the first thing that I want to do is check your energy, the energy with which you're possibly watching this reading by the time that it has found you. The energy of group number 3. This will also serve as a confirmation of whether this group is for you or not. If you don't resonate with this part of the reading, then you might want to pick another group, or you could wait. Actually, sometimes we get confirmations further on in the reading. All right, let's go. Okay, we have the High Priestess, and we also have the Page of Cups. Okay, I don't know why, but I have the feeling that for this group, you really rely very heavily on spirituality to get money into your life in general. Like, you're just somebody who uses manifestation, faith, praise to God about, getting blessings into your life as money, as finances, or as gifts, the welfare of your family, etc. Like, you pray to God a lot. That's the energy of the first thing that they are saying. But there's also something new that they're saying that you've discovered about making money with the help of God. Making money with the help of God. I don't know what this really means, but we'll see. Okay, wow, that was ready to burn itself. Interesting. Ooh, wow, it was ready to burn itself, and it's the Sun card. Maybe, not maybe, I have a very strong feeling for this group that you guys work extra, super hard for everything in life. And now you're looking to just relax. And you need money to come into your life, enough money so that you're able to relax without having to worry too much about everything in life, right? That's just the energy with which we are approaching this, where you can put in loads of hard work. You have already put in loads of hard work. You connect with God. You are very grateful for the blessings you have in life. You have a positive mindset, but now you would just like to relax a little bit. And for that, you need money. Or money would just be such a great thing in your life to help you just enjoy life more, like duh. But it's very important for this group more than any other group. Let us just first have a look at like how much money it is that you will be getting in the future, or that should be with you if your highest timeline, in the next nearest highest timeline. This is like your hidden desire for money. This is like the money that you might not even admit sometimes that you need or want. Yeah, like you don't tell anyone about your needs, your hidden desires, what you truly want to do. And the amount of money that you're going to have next is going to be enough to fulfill all your desires. With the vacations you want to take, which city you want to visit, whatever car you wish to buy, an apartment or a house, property you want to purchase, the business you want to start, whatever that hidden thing is, it's going to get fulfilled. And you don't tell this to everyone because you feel that others might laugh at this, or others might say that, oh, that's such an extravagant demand. But you guys are like, no, it's not extravagant. It's possible for this group. It's possible for this group to have that amount of money. But I'm not going to take all the cards. I'm going to take the one at the bottom, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, another thing that I feel with this group is that that you're extremely skillful. And for many of you, your maximization of wealth is going to happen when you have a side business or a service that you own. I get a very entrepreneurial energy from this group, and I feel like it's not just that you need money in one flux, like somebody deposits 1 million into your account, which is, great and possible as well if that's what you want. But I just feel that for this group, the way that money is coming in, it is coming in a way where you suddenly start a side service, you start selling your own clothes, you start designing something and then selling those products, and then they just go viral, and there's just so much demand for this, and you're just going crazy. So it's like a double confirmation where you feel so good about the work that you do. So your self-confidence is like boosted that, yeah, I can do this work, I can be appreciated for this, and at the same time you get money for that. So we're going to see the next thing. We are going to see what it is that could possibly be blocking the current inflow of wealth. Oh my god, my candle needs to calm down. There's like a wind blowing. There's some rain right now. So interesting. It is only for your group that it started raining. So I'm guessing that you are going to receive money faster than all the other groups. Although I don't like to say that. I don't like to limit. Oh my god, look at that. We have the King of Pentacles straight away. But we also have a blockage. We have the Ten of Swords. So what's blocking this is, I feel like it's a certain feeling where you impose upon yourself a lot of restrictions and rules that you have to follow in order to make money. And if you were to just loosen up, somehow the money making process would be faster, easier, more people would be coming to you. And like, it's like you've known this for a really long time. It's just for some reason you keep telling yourself that I have to be the better person. That's why I cannot do this, or I cannot make money this way. But there are tricks up your sleeve with which you can literally make more money. And they're even saying that sometimes you can get stuff just for free by using your charm, by using your words, by using your personality, So, but you don't do that so much because you're like, I have to stand by my ethics and values, and which is admirable. They're not saying that it isn't admirable, but they're saying that it might not be that functional for the act of getting in more money if that's the only thing you're looking at right now. And that is the only thing we're looking at right now, right? We do have Justice. Oh yeah, and with this one, we're going to think more of what affirmations you should be looking at. One thing I feel that this group needs to tell themselves is that you deserve this. Like, you need to tell yourself that I deserve to have this money. And these are the kind of affirmations that are needed, where there's like a block as to how much you feel you deserve, but how much Spirit thinks you deserve. Whatever you deserve, Spirit is saying that we think, your spirit guides think that you deserve much more than you think you do. They feel that you're still thinking small, and there's something much bigger than you have in mind. And we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, this is like because not that you're holding on to it, but certain people, past traumas and betrayals, they still have your hold on you. So your affirmations will first include heart healing, like I'm completely healed from, let's say, a breakup. I'm completely healed from dash person cheating on me. I'm completely healed from having lost, let's say, a guardian or a pet. So these are the things that you have to first tap and heal through affirmations, because otherwise you kind of play small in terms of how much money you deserve. You deserve a lot more than you think you do. That's what they keep saying. Okay, we are going to check the next section, which would be, yeah, it's actually just going to be messages from your spirit guides and angels and whoever wants to come through. Just anything which is related to career and finance and just blockages in general. Like this part is extra open. This could also be related to anything else in your life. You know, this part is just open to any messages. Okay. We have happiness, 48, beautiful. It's so amazing because the thing that your angels are highlighting is that you're this group that is always happy when other people are happy. You love to see other people happy, and you use all this money because you look here, like the girl here is literally, she's made out of gold, right? So that's it. You're the gold. You know, you're the godmother, godfather for many people. You have been that. You don't realize it, but that's where you get your maximum happiness, by giving others what you have, by sharing your happiness, by sharing your wealth with people. And it is because of this quality that your spirit guides want to really bring in much more stability in terms of finances for you, because you have this mothering and fathering nature to you, which is almost, you know, what you connect with when you're connecting with Father God, Mother God. That's the energy. You're just this protecting spirit. We also have gray squirrel. Find new ways of solving problems, Archangel Raphael. Yeah, I feel like some of you, you know, you might be stuck into this belief that I just have to manifest money, or that, oh, I won't be able to work hard enough for the amount of money that I want, or that the amount of money that I want, it comes with a lot of hard work. It will be too difficult to get the amount of money I want. And archangels and Archangel Raphael specifically, I do feel their presence in this group, because I already felt heart healing for you, and that's Archangel Raphael. They do feel that it's because you haven't healed from certain wounds that you feel lethargic or tired, or you feel that you don't have enough energy to get the money you want, right? Or to put in the extra work that you need to put to be financially stable. And they're literally saying that you need to put in some extra hard work for a very brief period. And after that, there'll be extreme relaxation for you. So yeah, I know that this group wants to relax, wants to sit back and just like have money come to them. And that is completely justified. It doesn't make you lazy or greedy to feel that way, but it's just that it's possible, but only like after a brief period of hustle, a brief period of, again, finding new ways of solving problems, a brief period where you think outside the box and suddenly invest in things that you haven't invested in before, right? Do things that you thought you would never do for the sake of money. They want you to do that. It's helping you break free. We have I am presence. Yeah, it's helping you break free from certain limitations that you impose upon yourself, where you're like, let's just say, like, you might feel that you're not psychic, or that you don't have any special powers. And when it comes to making a certain amount of money, your spirit guides are pushing you to use certain skills, right, to make that money. Let's say they want you to, if you feel you're not psychic, but they want you to open a crystal shop and start doing crystal readings for people. And you're like, heck, I can never do that. But your spirit guides are literally pushing you to do that, because once you do that, not only will people come to you and be like, wow, you're such an amazing psychic, you're so gifted, you will also get a lot of money for what you're doing. So they're solving two issues. One, anything related to your self-confidence, where you're like, I'm not good enough to do this, I will never have the energy to do that, I'm too fat, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm too thin, whatever that is, that self-imposed limitation, that is going away, and then money is coming in. So it's like two things happening at the same time for this group. That's how I see it. Let us see what else will be a sign or a symbol that will happen during the time you're reaching maximum expansion. We have brain with a crown. Amazing. I love this blue energy. I feel like especially for this group, you are working with Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael continuously, and Archangel Gabriel. Like, you're working with this three big guys. I kind of like to think of them as the three big dudes because they're just always somehow helping humans out. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Raphael. I think they're working with you very strongly. And the biggest example, I would like to say the biggest sign that money is going to just boom, like rapidly increase in your life, the biggest sign of that would be that you will start thinking more clearly. You'll start feeling more energetic day to day. Your body pain will go away. The lethargy, the fatigue will go away. You will just find that something like, maybe you had difficulty doing simple mathematical questions and now you're like just so quick at using your brain. You're just so quick. You're full of tricks and creative thoughts, and it's just, you feel so much alive. You feel like you have the mind of like a mischievous 13-year-old kid, you know, who's just full of these ideas and focus, and like there's all of this new energy inside your brain, like electricity, you know. And we do have liver here as well, which actually signifies that you're feeling much more confident and comfortable in your body. Your body is feeling lighter. It's got increased metabolism. The fat is increasing because liver, you know, it basically stores a lot of fat when we are stressed out. So I just feel that stress levels are going to be so low. You're going to find that you fit into a fitness regime that you wanted to do for a long time, and you're just feeling sexy and beautiful and gorgeous and handsome and, you know, the king or the queen of the world. You know, that's literally how you're feeling. It's going to be, the feeling will come first and the money will just follow right after that. Okay, group number 3. So that is what I have for you in this reading. I really, really hope that this brought something of value to you. If it did, it would mean so much to me if you could comment your experience. I love to see how the reading resonated with you. If you could like the video and share or anything, this is how you help my channel reach the right people. And if you're new, do consider subscribing, because I would love to channel more messages for you. And even if you cannot do any of this, you have my deepest love, my gratitude. And I really hope that I get to talk to you again. Until then, namaste, take care.